Hi guys, welcome back to my channel once again. It's your girl Sperry. If you're new to my channel, go ahead subscribe right down below, and if you're not new, thanks for sticking it out with me. So for today's video, I'll be sharing with you guys my recipe for fenugreek oil and aloe vera oil. So stay tuned and enjoy the video. Aloe vera is a natural plant which properties help promote healthy hair growth thanks to a special enzyme found in the aloe called proteolytic enzymes. These enzymes effectively break down dead skin cells on the scalp that may clog your hair follicles. This causes reduction in dandruff, any itchy scalp, or any scalp irritation. It is also a great conditioner which moisturizes the hair and softens it. It also contains vitamin A, vitamin C, and vitamin E. So beginning with the aloe vera recipe, I decided to cut it into the shapes I want first, and then I cut the edges off. Then as you can see over here, I took a part of it off, basically the lid, and then I decided to just cut it into little cubes, as you can see me do so. So next we are going to cut the gel off, as you see me do so, and you have to take a lot of caution over here because it's very slimy and hence makes it very slippery that you can cut your fingers. So take extra care. And oh boy, look at all that nutrients sliding through my fingers. My oh my. You'll see the struggle I'm going through just to try and get it into the strainer. I could literally just pick up the chopping board and just slide it over, but no, not I. So we're just gonna repeat the same process over and over till we're done with all the aloe vera. And I love to cut them in cubes just because it makes it look nice. I don't think there is any particular way to cut it. You're able to get more juice out of it when it's in smaller sections as compared to being bigger section. You can choose to blend it, but then I feel like it just gets too much air in it, and you can also choose to use your hand, which I actually got that technique from a very good friend of mine. So once it's all done, you're gonna just mash it in your hand till you see a lot of gel, and then you're just gonna leave it to drain and settle. And as I told you guys, I actually learned this technique from my friend Natural Hair Abby, so you guys go check it out. And this is what I'm talking about. You can see a lot of gel, and it actually looks like saliva which is not pretty, but trust me, it's good nutrients. You will need it for your hair. And as you can see over here, it's all drained out. So I go ahead again and then mash it in my hand, and mashing it kind of brings it back to its gel state. And then I'm gonna leave it once I'm done for it to drain again, and the liquid will be what I'll be using. But with this technique, you kind of get a lot good nutrients from the aloe vera, but it takes a little bit of time. It's a little time consuming as to blending it, but hey, it's your preference. You can do it whichever way you want to. This is so satisfying. I love doing that, but it is a little time consuming. as I said earlier on. But after this section right here, I was good with the aloe vera amounts that I had. So I decided to move on with the next step, and as you can see, oh, it's so rich. Anyways, moving on to the next step, this is where we're doing the oil, and I'm using avocado oil. I did not measure it in any amount, I just eyeballed it, and this is olive oil. And then I'm just going to add some coconut oil as well. And then to my favorite part, fenugreek seed. So with my research that I found on fenugreek, I added fenugreek powder. With the research I found on the fenugreek, it actually stimulates blood flow onto your scalp. It nourishes your hair follicles and encourages faster growing hair. It also treats dandruffs and any irritated scalp. Itchy scalp is definitely afraid of this product, so I would urge you to try it. And this is one of the problems my hair is actually going through, dandruff. With that being said, I added in some rosemary, which is a great ingredient known for reducing dandruffs. And as you can see, I did not apply direct heat to this recipe right over here, but I put it in hot water and applied it over a low heat for about 4 to 5-ish hours till I saw it become brown. And then I let it sit overnight, and as you can see, the ingredients are stuck to the bottom and then the oil is all up on the surface. And then I'm just going to drain the oil out of it using a towel or handkerchief, whatever you have at your disposal. So in order to know your recipe is ready to go is when you see it become brown a little. And this is how you know that your recipe is done. And as you can see over here, you can leave it on the fire for more hours depending on what you want, because over here you can see some water liquids also in the bottom part of it. This is because I kind of took it out, so I don't really care about that. But if you do, you can just leave it on for longer hours and then you wouldn't see those liquid version of it, or you can choose not to just add it to the oil, but I didn't really care. I wanted the best extract out of it, so I got all the juice. Okay, so it is currently the next day that I drained the oil out, and then you're just gonna put it in your applicator bottle to whatever level you want it to be at, and then you're gonna set it aside and apply it to your hair. You can apply this to wet hair, dried hair. There are so many different ways you can use this oil. And also for my aloe vera, how I stored it was I put it in the fridge, and for some reason it got frozen. I do not know why, but it did get frozen, and I tried to stir it a little bit in order to get it in its liquidy form, and as you can see, it is just gorgeous. It's still slimy and it still looks pretty good. One thing I want you guys to know is I did not like the smell of the fenugreek. I don't like the smell. So you can actually use some essential oils to tone the smell down a little bit. In applying this oil, I just used it on my scalp more because that's where I'm actually having the dandruff problems at, my scalp. So I use it more on my scalp than my real hair. And I use the aloe vera for my co-wash. Stay tuned to see the effects of this recipe. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up and also subscribe if you're not subscribed. We'll see you guys in the next video. Love you. Bye.
They told you that you couldn't do it cause you're washed up. Ain't like them bad girls said you should get your sauce